Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India. ShrimadBhagavatam439. As you may remember, Krishna was dying without any human company. Brahma, accompanied by the celestial host, came to the spot where Krishna was. They were all there to take him back with them. Indra and his comrades, the Prajapatis, the Pitris, Siddhas, Gandharvas, and the lesser gods, the Rishis led by Maitreya. There was not space enough in the sky for all their chariots. Flowers rained incessantly from the heavens. Krishna looked at all of them, and then he closed his lotus eyes. He went into a yogic trance, and in his own form he reached his abode, Vaikuntha. 277, the aftermath. The heavenly host could not see when the Lord went back to his abode. When the lightning leaves the cloud and enters the sky, human beings are not able to follow its course. Even so, the disappearance of Krishna could not be seen, even by the celestials. They returned to their places happy at the thought that the Lord had come back to Vaikuntha, after he had performed those many glorious deeds for the sake of keeping his promise to Mother Earth. But when Krishna left, Satya, truth, Dharma, righteousness, Kirti, fame, Shri, beauty, and wealth, and all that is auspicious followed him, and the earth was left empty of all the glory that was hers till then. Dwaraka reached Dwarka. He went to the presence of the old people, Ugrasena, Vasudeva, and Devaki. He told them about the annihilation of the Yadava clan and about the end of the great Balarama and Krishna. Vasudeva and Devaki heard the news and fell down senseless. They did not get up. In the midst of the heartbroken cries and lamentations of the women who had lost their husbands, and the citizens who had lost everything which they thought was worthwhile, who had nothing to live for, now that the brothers were dead, Dwaraka rushed to Arjuna. Painful tasks were lying on the shoulders of Arjuna. Many of the princesses ascended the funeral pyres. Arjuna saw to it that the proper rites were observed when the tarpanas were offered for the dead. He collected all the citizens and the remaining few young women and children and led them toward Indraprastha. With a sudden roar, the sea rushed towards the city by name Dwarka. It was entirely covered with water. Nothing could be seen except the turret of the mansion where Krishna lived. Very soon, Arjuna reached Indraprastha. Hearing about the tragedy at Prabhasa, Yudhishthira and the Pandavas, with their queen Draupadi, left their kingdom and proceeded towards the Himalayas, towards the north. 278, the end of Parikshit. Shuka had come almost to the end of his narration. The end of Parikshit was also drawing near. The great Shuka Brahma then said, I have been talking to you all these days about the many avatars of the Lord. For those who have listened to these stories, there is no suffering. There will be no such feeling as the fear of death. Abandon, therefore, the fear about your impending death. This body was not there in the beginning. It happened in the middle, and in the end it will not be there. But the opposite is true of the Atman. There never was a time when the Atman was not, nor will there be a time when it will cease to be. You are not going to be born fresh like the sprout from the seed. It applies only to the body, which is perishable. Fire, which is concealed in the wood, is not part of the wood, but seems to be so, because it is contained in the wood. Even so, this Atman of yours is not prone to die, Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.